Welcome Backpack, happy Monday, and in this episode of Assassin's Creed Syndicate Stealth Percent, we are doing Play by Ear, which is the 10th mission of the Assassin's Creed Syndicate series. Now we're going to attempt to make it all the way to Edward Kenway's house here in London. Edward Kenway is a reference to the Assassin's Creed 4 pirate in Black Flag. And we are going to, he settled down here in London earlier and became a Grandmaster Assassin here in London. So we're heading to his house to find a treasure that he was searching for, the Shroud of Eden, which we were given information about through the book that we took from the Templars. Now in this mission, we are going to attempt to do a 100% run, and we are going to attempt to do a stealth percent. So all the way up until we get to the house, we're doing our best to not be seen, but carriages tend to lead to a lot more eyes than necessary. So here's Edward Kenway's house. Now another thing I want to mention is by this time, and I think last episode too, I've developed a tool that will allow me to easily reload and save from save points like this one. So from now on, I won't have to skip ahead or fast forward. We'll just be going back to the latest save and easily starting back from the latest save. It'll just make a lot of these transitions easier. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So we've already gone ahead and smoke bombed the two guards in front of Kenway's house, picked lock to get in there, which required lockpicking 2. And we're just going to scout out the guards. We have one guy moving here. We could headshot him from here, but we decided to go up and attempt a stealth. I thought he was a lot further up than he actually is, and unfortunately he will notice us right here. So it's extremely unfortunate, but we have to do a restart. So restarting, we're back in front of the Kenway house. We're gonna go ahead and smoke bomb, and I noticed that there are patrolling blighters at this point, which is unfortunate for us. We want to be able to just run straight in and get them. We're gonna check and scout out the rest of the house, at least what's here at the front. I did notice the guy on the right, but immediately forgot about him as soon as these two on the left walked past. So we go ahead and throw our smoke bomb, jump down, and are seen by the guy on the right hand side here. Can't avoid it, so reset number 2. Back onto attempt number 3. We heard the music box playing this time. We didn't notice it the first 2 times, so we're gonna grab the music box. Again, we don't intend to get all of the secrets of London, but the more experience we can get, the better. It'll help us to improve the skills sooner rather than later. So we grab the music box and head into Kenway's house, hoping again that the street guards aren't there. We'll see if we're lucky. We see one here on the right hand side, but we do a quick scan and we don't see any others. We let him pass by and throw the smoke bomb. He doesn't seem to notice us until right then. After the smoke bomb's already left our hands, as soon as we jumped down, he noticed us. So reset and grab the music box. Again, unfortunately an unskippable cutscene plays every time you grab this music box. It'd be nice if I grabbed the save point that happens after it, but I kind of try to stay true to the mission. The mission save point happens when this arrival at Edward Kenway's house happens, not when you pick up the music box. The music box is not required for the mission. I don't want to cheat the save system by doing that. No guards this time. Somehow we luck out and there are no guards on the road. So we smoke bomb the foyer or the landing pad and go ahead and take out the 2 guards that are waiting here and lockpick our way back in. We now know that the knives are probably gonna be the better way to take out guards than trying to stealth assassinate them. So we're gonna do a real quick scan to see where these guys are. He's sitting there over the window. We've got one patrolling the balcony here, and we should be able to sneak our way past the guard that was on the landing here. There he is looking at the Kenway hat and a couple of other items. We'll go ahead and take him out, and one of the 100% requirements here is to find all of Kenway's old items. So there are 8 of them throughout the house, I believe, either 6 or 8. We're gonna have to go find all of them. There's 2 down in the bottom of the foyer, this hat up here, and then 1 in each hallway, as well as a cube in front of this lady. So we'll go ahead and get this assassination. We'll go ahead and hide in the cupboard because I wasn't sure where this guard in the hallway is. We do see the cube here that we need. We're gonna step out and grab the cube real quick, and then jump right back into the closet. because we know that this lady is coming, and she stops at the doorway to look in. And we just don't want to risk her coming in and seeing us. We're okay if she sees this body here, which she doesn't seem to. She slides into the doorway, just stands there for a bit, doesn't notice her friend's missing, doesn't notice her friend's lying dead on the ground, and immediately turns around and goes back up or goes back down all the way to the end of the hallway. We'll go ahead and get her at this point. Stab in the back, easy enough. There is a chest further down this way, I believe. No, it's downstairs, but even in game, I had thought it was down in this hallway. I do manage to turn around before we get all the way down the hallway. And I know that this section of the house is secured. I do see the opportunity to kill this guy and then realize he's in the next room, not actually in this hallway. You can pick the lock on the right here to kill him, or you can just go ahead and head down to the end of the room and kill his buddy here with a cover assassination. There we go. And then go take a look at the treasure map that Kenway had, and then head over into that room. I couldn't remember if there was anything important in that room that we wanted to grab, so I decided to go ahead and take him out anyways, just to be safe. You can see the piano down below that it wants us to go look at. That is the end goal, but I want to make sure we take out all the Templars, 100% this place by looking at all of Kenway's stuff. There is nothing in this room, so we're going to go ahead and go to the other side downstairs, I believe, because this side is the side we want to end up on, downstairs. We're gonna go to the other side of the house downstairs and take a look at all the other stuff Kenway has hiding around in this house. So downstairs, like I said, there's 2 items down here. I did an eagle vision there to make sure there's nobody outside that came up to the unlocked house. That has happened before. Didn't really like it last time it happened, so want to make sure it didn't happen here. So we found the 2 swords and the 2 pistols, and then we're going to come over here and take a look at the ship. So this ship is here. We've got this lady here just looking out the window. She's not required to kill. There's nothing in this room, but you know, grab an extra assassination experience while we're at it, right? 10 more experience just to add to our repertoire. And then go grab the chest in the other room. Requires a lockpicking on the second door. Or sorry, the second door from where we were. First door down the hallway. Pick this lock. No one else is in here. The door's obviously locked, so no one would be. But it's still good to keep stealth on, just to make sure. We grab this chest, and I believe we only have 1 item left on the other side of the house down the hallway. We do have a single guard. It looks like they're patrolling, so we'll have to make sure we're staying safe. Looks like they're outside. It is another model of the jackdaw here. And there we go. You can hear the chime indicating that we have 100%ed that objective. Now the only other objective is to get this piano key correctly without missing a single key or misclicking a single key. And on keyboard, the code for getting into the hideout is 212342, I think. Now I'm questioning myself. Yeah, I think it's 212342, and it's up there on the other side of the mantle. But here you go. It's DAD E F sharp D. So yeah, 212342. Easy enough to type out. I went a little slower than I normally do, just because I had to make sure that I 100%ed it. Obviously, you normally would just bang it out and be done, but because we're trying to 100% each mission as we go, we want to make sure we get it. There's also a chest here in the basement that we're going to want to get before we grab the medallion. So we come down here, have to use eagle vision anyways to locate the medallion. So we'll grab the chest, then activate eagle vision, and then grab the medallion. Medallion comes with a piece of paper. Templars come after us, and we have to find a way out, which, of course, through Edward Kenway's vast knowledge of trapdoors, apparently is activated by turning a captain's wheel. I think it's pretty cool, but very unrealistic. And then additionally, the other thing that's really odd is you have to spam left click to get it to work, which I think this is the only spam left click like action in the entire game. I don't recall another area in the game where you have to spam left click to do something, except for this wheel. It's extremely annoying. I usually grab onto this wheel and immediately start spamming spacebar, just because that's the typical response to, hey, press a key a bunch of times. It's usually spacebar. There's a couple other missions in the game that require you to hit spacebar. I just expected that to be the case here, and it wasn't. So, anyways, we get to the end of the tunnel, and you have to reach the top of the ladder. The easiest way to reach the top of the ladder, of course, is to just grapple out of the tunnel. You don't have to climb the ladder, you just have to grapple out, and you pass through the checkpoint. And with that, we have 100%ed playing it by ear. Easy enough. 1 or 2 resets in. I think there was two resets. That's it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate it. If you've made it this far, go ahead and like and subscribe. Leave a comment letting me know if you've ever managed to get past those street guards without being seen, because they're random. Like you saw the first time and the third time, no street guards. This time, street guards. If you want to hang out and catch more Assassin's Creed gameplay, I play over on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time until midnight. I'd love to see you guys there. And until next week, guys, stay stealthy.